Hi, this is my video for the email that I just sent out about supervising children. This video is all about what if a child runs away from you. Kathleen has had great experience with this because she is currently the only person I've ever had that has had a child physically and deliberately run away from her to a mysterious land. Which was not it was the treehouse, but it was not the treehouse at the time. So what to do when a child runs away from you. This particular child ran from Miss Kathleen during a transition. She was dropping kids off with another teacher. As she was dropping them off, he bolted from the threshold of the door and went into another classroom, except she did not specifically see him go into that classroom. He hid inside of a pretend tunnel and was unaware of his location. Immediately shouted at me and at the time Miss Casey to come run to help and aid her. And when we came, we heard that he was missing and that we needed to find him, so we went to the exits of the building. At least I think we did. That's right. We went to the exits of the building while she stood in the classroom that she thought he was in, calling for him. He did eventually come out. What ends up happening in that situation?
He did not come out. I heard him laughing at me.
Okay, he did not, see, I knew I would get this story wrong. He did not come out. She heard him laughing and she discovered where he was. He was hiding in a tunnel, a play tunnel, which is why we don't have tunnels anymore. So, so now she did everything right. In those situations, her kids that she left behind were safe and with another teacher. Sometimes you don't have a teacher available. If you do not have a teacher available to supervise the children in your classroom, you have to choose the greatest good. So the greatest good in that situation is to stay with your class and immediately call for help. That's either Kathleen or I. Then, once you have done that and we are able to help, you allow us to find that child and to also close down any exits to the building. If a child is running from you, they're typically too scared to go outside, but that does not mean that they won't be able to. So having people that are aware and able to search is most important. If you do have the ability to move your children to a safe environment where they are currently being supervised, that's great. You need to do that as quickly as possible, but still notifying anybody else for help. Monitor where they might be going so that way you have a better time finding them. Kathleen got really lucky and was able to know that he was in what at the time was the studio room, which was really great. I don't think I'm missing anything else. The most important thing is the greatest good is the most kids in your class. And the other one is being aware if your child ever does leave. If a child just happens to walk out voluntarily to leave your classroom, you need to be aware of that. And you need to be able to call them back in and say, please don't leave the classroom because that's not safe at all. But if a child is deliberately running from you, monitoring their location is most important at that point because you don't know where they could go and they're trying to get away from you. So let me know if you've got any questions, but this was all about what to do if a child runs from you.